Revenant is often referred to as the weakest character in Elden Ring Nightreign. She has a smaller health pool and doesn't have the same attack style as many of the other characters. But with that being said, there is a way to make her very powerful, but at the same time, you need to put in a little bit of work. So today we're going to show you how to make Revenant stronger in Elden Ring Nightreign in this Game Sandwich Guide. So up first, we're going to teach you how to get better relics. It is unfortunate to say that relics really make or break the build for Revenant. Since she is a weaker character, she needs a bit more stuff to buff her, and that's all to help her survive in Limveld. And our build today consists of the following relics. That's the old portrait, small makeup brush, and the polished luminous stone. These relics give a buff to Revenant's ultimate art, allowing her to release a ghost flame explosion that can take out smaller foes and give her more spirit allies. The small makeup brush grants you more power while fighting alongside your allies and spirits. And finally, our polished luminous stone strengthens our spirits when our ultimate art is activated. You can also use Revenant's chalice and place the Knight of the Fathom relic in it to gain more HP, and that's only if you think Revenant is too squishy. It is worth noting this relic also allows you to heal your allies each time you heal, making you a better support character. Also, keep in mind you will need to complete Revenant's Remembrance quest to gain access to the old portrait relic. Now, understanding your spirits. Revenant has 3 spirits total: Helen, Frederick, and Sebastian. Each of these spirits does have bonuses that will aid you on the battlefield, so let's break those down. Up first is Helen. Helen is the agile spirit that can attack quickly and occasionally dodge some incoming attacks. You will want to summon her when you're one-on-one with an enemy, or when you need an ally to deal quick damage to a boss, especially if they've been knocked down. Being the agile damage dealer, don't expect Helen to stick around for far too long, but at the same time, she will manage to pull aggro from most boss enemies. Up next is Frederick. Frederick is the middle ground spirit with the large helmet and hammer. He's good for crowd control and knocking enemies down, but he won't deal as much damage as Helen, and that's all thanks to his slower attacks. He will also pull aggro equally as well as Helen, but he has more health to help him survive. Up next is Sebastian. Sebastian is the tankiest of the summons, and he's also the slowest. You really can't expect him to hit fast, but you can expect him to help with crowd control and take a ton of hits. When he gets the aggro, the enemies are distracted for a bit, and that's all before he's taken down. He can also help with crowd control thanks to his scream, and his beam attack can definitely knock down a boss if he hits it multiple times. But keep in mind, while your spirits are strong, they can be defeated, and they're gonna take some time to come back. And when a spirit is killed, the health bar will turn blue in the summon menu, and that's basically to show they're unavailable to be summoned. Once the bar's back up to being pink, you can summon them again. Up next, let's talk about the gear. As with any other Nightfarers, you will need to collect specific gear to help you survive in Limveld. Luckily, you won't need too much, as the Revenant's starting claw weapon is one of the best items she can get. But we do recommend making it a point to go to at least one mine during your run, and that's all to collect a smithing stone too. This way you can upgrade the claw weapon to be +2 by the end of day 1 or day 2. And as a bonus, the claws count as first weapons, making them great for breaking an enemy's stance. When it comes to other items, focus on acquiring talismans and sacred seals. It is important to know when you find these items, seals can typically be found in chapels. Luckily, there are typically chapels near wherever you start the run, allowing you to find one more quickly. Talismans, on the other hand, are mostly obtained by finding scarabs. And generally, you can get a guaranteed talisman by defeating the boss in the sewers beneath the central castle. Now that you know how to handle your summons, what relics to look out for, and where to get this gear during your run, your odds of surviving with Revenant should increase. And if you did happen to find today's guide very helpful, consider keeping it locked to Game Sandwich for all your gaming news, rumors, and reviews. And we'll see you guys next time.